Welcome back. Power woman Claire Brown joining us back in studio today. Claire, in a pandemic world, post-pandemic world, you know, everyone I think is familiar with the term burnout. It feels like we're all talking about it. But for those who don't know, what is burnout and what are some ways that people can experience this?
Right. So with pandemic, we all have felt a little bit more heaviness these days, and because of that we feel a little bit more responsibility to work on things, and we pay attention a little bit more, and therefore we've had some burnout. There are many reasons that cause this, and it's not always in our workplace. We can experience burnout with relationships as well. When the workload expectation is greater than the time allowed that we're given to complete it, and when we feel a lack of control, and then when the reward versus the effort isn't balanced, or when we don't have the support of our community, our village, that they don't support us in what we're trying to do. If there's a lack of fairness in the work environment or in the relationship, and really the quickest way to experience burnout is when our values are no longer in alignment.
So when people do experience burnout through all of those various ways, you know, what are some things we should do when we get to that point?
Right, well, definitely take a step back, and when what we focus on truly does expand, and whether we choose or not, that is what will happen in our lives. We choose what we focus on, and then we create our own life of design through our choices. Reframing burnout is also a wonderful opportunity. This is the time to gain clarity on your own values, and then to dream about what you want, and then make a plan to achieve the new goals. This is a time to also create what I call a living list, which I've done myself and continue to do because it's a living document. Make a list of things that you've never experienced, seen, tasted, and keep going, and then make a time frame to accomplish and achieve all these new experiences, and find the joy that life has for you that counteracts the emotions that you have with burnout. Refocusing on joy by these experiences and changes your perspective on everything.
And so that's, you know, tackling burnout when you get to that point, but are there any ways we can prevent being burnt out in the first place?
Right, and so, you know, just like I mentioned alignment of values, take the time and do the deep work of finding out what your values really are. And so when you enter into a job interview, you always have those values top of mind, and you ask questions that help you discover, is this company in alignment with me? When you go on a date, then you also know your values, and does this person align with my core values or not? And it's going to prevent a lot of conflict in the future, or burnout, if you will. And then carry them close to you. I put mine in the notes section of my phone. I keep my values close to me, read over them before meetings or big events in my life. So I always maintain my true self, your authenticity within you, if you will. And so you're never going to burn out on you, hopefully.
Hopefully, exactly.
But then you maintain that alignment through every area of your life.
Claire, some great advice. Thank you so much. Hopefully all of you can take a breather today and take a moment to implement some of that. And of course, you can always visit Claire's website, powerwomen.org, for more advice. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much, Katrin.
Thank you.